Hi, Brooke here from Clear Creek Farm. We've been asked to do this video a couple times, so we're going to do it today. The difference between percentage and full bloods and why you do one over the other, or why we do both. So when people ask me about percentage and full blood, I say that there's really two divisions of percentage, even though there's not technically in the ABGA. You have your true percentages, and then you have your percentages on paper. We have both here, and when I say percentages on paper, what I mean by that is they might have had a boar mom or a boar dad who wasn't registered. I mean, they're actual boars. They just don't have any registration papers. And then when you register the offspring, those parents don't count because they're obviously not registered. So that offspring is registered as a percentage on paper. And then you have the true percentages who are like crossbreeds. This red doe here is one of those. She's a quarter Nubian. I'll show you her mom in a minute. Her mama is a half Nubian. So she's got her sire is a full blood, and then her mom's the half. So the quarter comes in on her dam's side. So she's quarter Nubian, like I said. So she would be one of those true percentage types. Her mom is right here. And you can see she's definitely got a lot of Nubian blood in her, a lot of Nubian characteristics. And her mama was a full Nubian. So she's a true percentage, half percentage in the ABGA herd book. This one here is also a 75% registered, but she is a percentage on paper. So her dam's dam was a boar but was not registered. So that's why she looks just like a boar. I mean, she looks just like the full bloods. If her dam had been registered, she could have been a full blood or maybe a higher percentage. But that's what I mean when I say registered as percentage on paper. So the rest of these girls in the pen are all full bloods. And you can see they don't really look a lot different than Chica here, which is the 75%. So the rest of these girls, like I said, are all full blood does. So they obviously have registered parents on both sides, all the way down their genetic line. Now we're in the junior pen, and there's two percentages over here. Both are, well, actually no, there's three. There's two 50%ers and one 75. 75 is that half Nubian over there, her daughter from this year. So she is a true percentage, and the other two are 50% on paper. The one we bought, the other one was, her mama was obviously commercial boar, didn't have papers. And this her right here, this one here. And then the other one is the Cape doe over there. Come on, Ella. Come on. She doesn't want to come over here. But you can see they don't look much different than the full blood counterparts. The 75 does that paint on the end there. And she does look a little bit different because she has the dairy. She has the dairy blood in her. So you can generally tell the difference between a percentage on paper and a true percentage when you look at them. They're pretty distinct looking. Nubians are really good to cross with boars. They make really good crosses. Some people cross Mytonics. Some people cross Alpines, La Mantras. So I mean, you can always tell the true percentage does versus the ones that are percentage on paper. Really? I hope that's yummy. There really isn't a whole lot different between the two divisions, the percentage and the full blood divisions. Some people claim that percentages are hardier than full bloods. I haven't necessarily seen that. I mean, the half Nubian we have is definitely a hardy doe, but she's a true percentage. She's not just a percentage on paper. But really, I haven't seen a whole lot to prove that, if that's true or not. In our herd, at least anyway, they've all been pretty decently hardy, even the full bloods. The reason why we do both is because it just gives us an extra, I guess, division to show in. And so instead of just showing in one division, the full blood division, we show them both, so we can show all day. Basically get our money's worth going to a show. And I generally always have the percentages kidding out this time of year instead of later in the year, because we can, all their buck kids will get weathered. It doesn't matter how good they are, they're always weathered. We don't play that whole percentage buck game. If they're out of percentage, they get weathered. Sometimes we like to run like the percentages, especially the 50%ers, because you can get weather bred, weather genetics on the dam side, or maybe even the sire side, you know, that's unregistered, that you can't really get in the full bloods. They can add that different type of structure to your herd that you can't really get out of the full bloods, which is why we bought Ella over there. She's more weathery style, and that's kind of something that I kind of wanted to get a doe that was a little more blown out than some of these other ones, and she fit the bill, so that's why we bought her. Sometimes you can get the weathery style in the percentage where you really can't get that in the full bloods. All right, thanks for coming along as I explained that to you. I hope that answered your question. I know there was a particular person who wanted us to put this out. I can't remember your name. I apologize for that. But I hope that answered everything that all the questions that you had about that. If you have any more questions, something that I didn't mention that you wanted to know about, go ahead and leave a comment or message us, and we will go ahead and answer those for you. But anyway, thank you guys for coming along. I hope you have a great week.